Almost synced it perfectly. Probably set up King Capture for this. Or not, I don't know.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there. Democracy. Our way of life. Oh, hello. But freedom doesn't come free. No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force! See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Are you ready to spread some democracy? Yes, yes, Mirror of Benevolence. Alright. Unless there are those of you with the game that are going to join, I'll be doing this in quick play because I'd rather not solo unless it's a low tier, but eh. What? Debating whether to do a solo mission on a low level first. Although I could also just go straight to it, what I normally do. Considering 8, it's just with random 7s seems to be more manageable. 9 only with an actual squad. Alright. I think I'm outkitted. I think I'm kitted out properly. Now, what I'm curious about is how this is going to play with the, wording and such, because this does have game guard on it. Mention that because it's like easy anti-cheat. It is a root hit one. It's probably not. Oh, all right. It's got a connection.
Mission coordinate. Engaging
If they don't push attack.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Alright. Give it. Oh, I have plenty of lasers. What is the mission? Split search and destroy. Alright, never mind on that. I will go with autocannon. Or to cover retreat. Yeah, more to cover retreat.
initiated.
Yeah, I was wondering how this a multiplayer game would interact with stream. And it seems like it's going to make the quality a bit iffy. Yeah, I think I'll lower the bitrate after this mission, which means potentially 40 minutes of on whatever quality you've got.
The automatons flee before us. Let them find no refuge. Pulling down a support weapon.
Man, you just go straight for the enemies, huh? Oh, it's a little early host for you. Oh, Walker. Oh, yeah, even my frames are dropping. Yeah, okay, streaming this might not be the best idea.
Requesting tac pack.
Sending in an eagle.
Rolling in orbital strike. West,
Alright.
200 meters.
Here. I think that's it.
Dropship. Reinforcing.
Yeah, I'll just use Island as a distraction. Look, if you plan to fight everything here, I'm not gonna cover your ass forever. Alright, is that a... yeah, it's a turret. Alright.
Orbital inbound.
Engaging orbital laser. Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle. You've done your duty. You may extract.
Alright, we can go now.
Reloading. Tagging map. South. 200 meters.
Heavy. On my position.
Okay, we got a jammer up ahead. Alright.
Objective located. South.
Oh, it's a terminal type. Oh boy. Nope, we don't not. push in with him. Alright, let's try pushing out. There we are.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling down a sentry.
God, that's a lot of bots. Should not be engaging out in the open like this.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh yeah, that's a shit ton.
Found something.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Oh, nope. God, the stim is still active.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area. Dropping a pin. Southeast. 200 meters.
Rare sample acquired. Yes!
Drop ship.
Oh yeah, no, the frames are definitely a lot lower than they should be.
To extraction when ready. 5 minutes left. We can't stay this low much longer, Helldiver.
Rare sample acquired.
Okay, we got the samples. Alright.
Sending in an eagle. Sending in an eagle.
Oh boy.
Reinforcing.
Request approved.
Yeah, that's why you don't just, like, prepare this stuff beforehand, because you get knocked over, you fumble the stratagem.
The enemy.
Alright.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Heavy. South. 50 meters. Heavy. South. 50 meters.
Southeast. 50 meters.
Okay, this is a little bit too far. Alright.
Requesting orbital. Requesting air support. Have a taste.
Apparently should have extracted minutes ago. Oh boy.
Calling in extraction.
Engaging terminal.
Requesting orbital.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to try to stay hidden.
Bots, north.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I'm on it. Calling in orbital strike.
Alright, got it.
I got the terminal.
Mission map updated.
Reinforcing.
Calling in reinforcements.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Measures, reinforcements. Shit, you dropped super samples. Alright.
Point me to the enemy.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not going through there.
Feels good.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Dropped in.
Yeah, this guy saw the timer and knew what was up. Oh god, that's a lot.
100 meters.
Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Mag's empty.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
One life for
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Alright, at least he gets the samples.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Oh, I hope the fuck he can live.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Pop the stem if you could.
Extraction complete.
Alright.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
And that's a way to start. Alright, I'm going to
Mass control feature of our electronic adversary.
pop off here and over the bit rate. Lower it to 3,500. There we go. That should stabilize some things, hopefully.
Nice job down there. Hopefully the colonists will be able to recover some of the scrap.
some mission down this operation.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something else. Machine gun.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Oh, conduct geological survey? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, honestly, ballistic shield arc thrower. That's what I think I'll go with.
What about here?
Here?
Ballistic shield backpack. Oh boy, yeah, this is a good question. Obviously more sentry. Maybe EMS and rely on these guys for... That's not the greatest idea. Yeah, we will need some level of structure clear.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Yeah, this is actually pretty nice with 3 people. Yeah, I find it's kind of that sweet spot, at least with random squads. Things get a bit too chaos with 4. 3's fine. Oh, that's a gunship. Okay. Gunship factory.
Go now, and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every
Okay.
day is a good day to die for democracy. Calling down a support weapon.
Ah, okay.
Reinforcing.
I am curious if I can go on top of the gunship factory. Hey.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright, cool.
Calling in a hellball. Calling down a sentry.
Oh boy, that's a Hulk. Yeah, no, you aren't getting to me.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Heavy. Hold my position.
That looks like things are gonna have to get a lot more crazy before they get better.
Requesting orbital. Requesting sentry.
Ow. Yeah, no, this is just way too much in terms of gunships and stuff. Okay. Forgot about the gunships. Let's just...
Requesting tac. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Yeah, I don't really have anti-air, so... Oh, yep. They see me. can't quite blame him. Way too chaos, I could say. Alright.
I got the terminal.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Alright, that's one factory down.
Calling in a hell bomb. Engaging terminal. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Oh, they blew up the hell bomb. Alright, alright.
50 meters.
One and...
Calling in a hell bomb.
God, we're gonna have this many gunships on us the entire time. Oof.
I got the terminal. Hell.
Yeah, no, this honestly does feel like an impossible drop because...
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Alright, let's try to get this stuff done, yeah. God, that's a lot of gunships.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Hmm.
Calling in a
Oh my god, that's a lot. Alright. Safe mode.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Reloading.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to
Oh,
combat
hey.
zone.
It's back up finally. Oh, no, that's not good.
Requesting jetpack. Calling down a support weapon.
Oh, alright. Get up. One shot left.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the
Oh.
mission area.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Motherfucker, that's patrol moving in. Okay. Okay, one guy's got anti-air. He's dead.
Reinforcing.
Defender's not gonna work.
Hell bomb.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that is just... Alright.
Calling in reinforcement. Calling in reinforcement.
Good God. Yeah, no. This really isn't gonna work out. Oh boy. Okay.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, I have to verify ore veins.
Reinforcing.
I'm gonna have to see where the hell a Quasar cannon is.
Point me to the enemy.
Where's that? I don't see a Quasar cannon on the ground.
100 meters.
Whatever. God, almost dead already.
Not today.
Okay, finally the guy uses Quasar cannon to take one out.
On outpost.
Requesting sentry.
Dropship.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Alright. What in the fuck can I do?
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I'm waiting for this. It. Go off. Alright.
Calling in a hell bomb. Dropship. Requesting orbital.
Oh, is that a...
Requesting air support.
Oh, motherfucker. That's what takes it out.
Calling in a hell bomb. Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Engaging
Okay.
terminal. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Alright, get me the hell out. Hopefully it lives. Got it. Alright.
Leaving squadron. Making progress.
Oh, that's Mudkip. Oh, Mudkip. Yeah, this shit's pretty fucked.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
Okay.
Sending down equipment package.
Yeah, screw the samples, we're just gonna go for the objective.
Additional reinforcement funding approved. Sending down sentry.
Okay. Finally got this going.
Dropping
One
a pin.
step closer to
Northeast.
mission completion.
Far.
Yep. Actually, no, I should call him resupply right now.
Deploying equipment package.
Okay. Now then, how far will I get?
Found something.
Oh, that, there. There we go. Okay, that's a tank. I have to go right by it.
west. Close.
Alright, once I am at 30 meters, I can go to crouch. Now I can go to stand.
Sub-objective near your location.
That is. Oh, that's all lights. Oh.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Alright, there we go. Now I can see.
Sending down sentry.
Why there's no enemies here?
Have a taste of democracy!
Yeah, that's some big drops. I don't think I give the mortar sentries some proper cover, but you still take out a fair few. Yeah, I got one up. Alright, minute 46 till that comes down.
Here comes the cavalry.
One. Alright, Hulk down. Alright. Ah, fuck. Alright. Okay, just shoot him through that. Really hope that red hue wasn't more bots. Alright, B4. Alright, now we can skedaddle.
Tagging map.
Making
West,
progress.
300 meters.
$16 this is going to be rough, but hey, might be doable. Why is it shooting in that direction? Oh.
Found something.
Alright. Right as fuck. Okay, just got some metals out of it. There's some medical supplies around here. Yeah, alright then. Okay.
Objective nearby.
Yep.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Not fully sure where I should put this supplies. I'm thinking here.
Deploying equipment package.
Injury? What injury?
Okay. Or alright, that will call in a bot drop. So we will drop the supplies.
Sending down sentry.
Down the mortar sentry. All that in. Run the fuck away. This is not as far away as I did before. I'm thinking of maybe holding up.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, looks like things aren't too bad here. Staggered. Okay. Oh. Okay. Takes care of those guys. Do that. Alright, 13 minutes. Another bot trap coming in. Whew. Now, crawl away. That Hulk is either in a searching pattern or it knows where I am. I'm going to assume it's a searching pattern, though. Yeah, it's a searching pattern.
Deploying sentry.
Freedom forever!
Alright, I take care of the hulk. Takes care of most other stuff. Okay, I took care of that. Also, on the final bot drop. Supplies just in case. Run over here. Oh yeah, I'm really close to the bot drop. Okay. Not good. Luckily they aren't moving in my direction, but still, that's not good.
At 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I got another minute till the mortar sentry. Okay, this should be good enough for now. I mean, the mission's almost complete, honestly. Gunships seem to have all left the combat zone, which is fantastic. Alright, so patrol is leaving the area, which leaves just a few enemies left from the bot drop. My mortar's back up too. Okay, so it's rocket pod.
Deploying sentry.
Okay. Got one thing. I believe it's just the Hulk left, and I think I'll let the mortar sentry handle it. Seems like mortar sentry can. It'll take a while though. There it goes. Alright. 3, 4. Okay.
Freedom spreads yet further. Extract when ready.
Yeah, I am extracting.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Yeah, there's a patrol right there. Okay. Fortunately, they aren't going this way.
Found something.
Alright, another minute on the mortar sentry. Look at my best friend here.
Sending down equipment package. Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Alright, I have to secure the area for 3 minutes. There is a patrol coming in.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's as far as I can go.
Sending down sentry.
Nope, nope, nope. Alright, I need to really hug this spot.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Will expose my position, but might clear out some of the heavier chaff. Yeah, I took out some of them.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Have a taste of democracy! Liberty!
Damn, I caught in the bomb drop.
Eagle 1,
This might get super scuffed.
supply.
That's a tank.
T-minus 1 minute.
Okay, time to go. Okay, so the tank is slow moving, but high firepower.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Alright, good. Looks like I'll live.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Oh, that's why I bring impacts. Fuck, this shit is lit. And we're done.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent. We march ever
Let me go.
of this unbearable metallic stink.
Super Earth's finest, back in action.
Yeah, no, that was a scuff mission. Oh, hey, it crashed. That's kind of often. That was a scuff mission because not just the crash, but also because it dropped us on a gunship factory and then used up all our lives not having anti-air, and then they left. So it was just me doing the whole mission alone after they spent like 23 lives being idiots. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is cool as fuck. I mean, I don't plan to do solo high-level missions because it's just can't really do the side objectives, or at least I don't feel I can. Actually, I know you can do the side objectives and do a full clear solo. It's just not exactly easy. Alright. Okay, looks like stream's still doing okay. Yeah, it seems like Helldivers 2 and OBS are kind of competing for same resources at times, so hopefully stream quality's okay. I know my in-game FPS is getting a little choppy at times, though that might also just be the game itself. Yep. Now, when you go up to higher difficulties, you'd normally expect them to be more competent, but that's not always the case. That's kind of why, like, oh, I could go up to, say, level 8 or level 9, the highest, and probably get very competent teammates, or not. And you need competent teammates up here. So I tend to go for 7, which is where
Mission coordinates.
handle it, kinda, on my own.
Allied destroyer.
Better with a squad, obviously,
Engaging
but
orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
I don't really need to finish that thought.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods. Here.
Okay. Now let's verify the vein again. Oh, we have... Oh, AA defenses. Ugh. Yeah, kinda is. If I go to even lower difficulties, like, I can just handle that stuff solo. A ballistic shield? Yeah, that's ballistic shield. In which case, I will then bring... Localization disturbance.
Launch initiated.
I think up to 4 I know I can solo. 5 I can probably handle with just like a few of the side objectives, but not a full clear. Haven't really tried 6, and 7 I know is just main objective and nothing else. After what the difficulties do, well, you get better rewards, but also more chaos. But there's no damage modifiers here. This isn't like Skyrim, where difficulty is just damage in and damage out changes. No, this is... Higher difficulty means more enemies and more enemy types. More enemy reinforcements, just
Let them brawl. Let them face the
more everything.
insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Requesting backpack. 200 meters.
Okay, so auto on here. Arc thrower, which has short range, but can take out everything. And ballistic shield, so I can get in close. Oh, okay, I didn't see the hell bomb. I didn't die from it. Oh, that is...
Found something.
Yeah, that's looking at me. Okay, it's not quite looking at me anymore.
Sending in an eagle.
Might not be reaching.
Construction. Sending in an eagle.
Okay, got it.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting air support.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's not good.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Calling down the sentry.
Okay, we just have AA defenses. Not too bad. And we have gunship factory.
Reinforcing.
What are you looking over there? Enemies over here.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Oh, hi. Whew.
Support weapon.
Found something.
New mag.
Okay. Not as scuffed of a drop as the last mission.
Injury. What injury? Rare sample acquired. Sample collected.
Goddamn shotgun. Oh no, there's a shotgun. It's just this is bots. We're playing in Vietnam right now. Shotgun ain't gonna be terribly effective. God, that's a good thing they see just one gunship tower, but that is a lot of fucking gunships. Oh yeah, that was a frame drop there. Again, hard to tell if that's strictly the game or if it's the game and OBS together. Either way, I'm gonna try to sneak up on this shit and it sees me. Okay, kamikaze me.
Sending in an eagle.
Sample collected.
Okay.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Okay, no reinforcements. That's good.
Requesting air support.
I got the target.
Northeast.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Found something.
Mag's empty.
I'll go for the same engine, dude. Oh, shit.
Calling in a hell bomb.
That's all. That's a rocket devastator. Oh, not getting me.
Found something.
Good, they see me.
Hell bomb on. Clear the area.
Okay. I'm not close enough to the rocket devastator. Okay. Yes, got it. Alright, so last gunships then. Alright, that thing's... And I'm out of dead too.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't really have anti-air. So those gunships are something I cannot handle. Alright. Okay, I think we're done with the gunships now.
Support weapon.
Motherfucker. Okay, he didn't take the stance. Another patrol though. Okay. I think at this point, I need to be the one that just skedaddles. Yeah, this is way too hot. Oh, that's way too fucking hot.
Requesting sentry.
Sentry, hopefully that's in range, and I'm just gonna go for the objective now. I pray to fucking god there's some stims here. Nope, just ammo. Take it though. Oh, fantastic. Now let's try to...
Throwing grenade.
There we go. Oh, that's good.
Requesting air calling in a hell bomb.
Yeah, that's not good. Alright, time to go.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Alright, that guy's down.
Calling down objective equipment.
Oh, that's a lot of signatures on the map.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Okay, they're kind of moving out of my position. This is not pleasant. Ah, sweet. Order kicked in.
Got a sample.
That should help.
Engaging terminal.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Alright, that's going to call in a bot drop, so I'm going to skedaddle.
West, 100 meters. Supplies.
Okay. I am kind of boned right now. This is some shit-ass cover. Oh, that is a lot of shit-ass cover. Oh, that's a lot of enemy fire on me, too. Oh, yeah, that's another tank.
Calling in reinforcements. Orbital inbound.
Oh yeah, it is a galactic war on a galactic scale.
Joining the fray.
Oh man, alright. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't be doing that. Should not call out the mortar sentry because I fucked up. Thank God you brought the laser out. That is a shit ton of enemies.
Reinforcing.
Oh yeah, that is just a fucking shit ton of enemies. Alright. Ah, where did I get hit from? Oh yeah, rocket tips there. For sentry, pop that here. Okay. I don't think I can get my stuff back in a reasonable amount of time, so...
Tech pack inbound.
Freedom never sleeps.
Well, at least shit's finally starting to calm down. Ah, I magged up one guy. More reinforce. Oh god, it's a lot of reinforcements. Okay, and there we go. Whew. Okay, mostly good then.
Rare sample acquired. Found something.
Good news is only the very first button press actually like calls in drop for these sub-objectives, so that's something you can take solace in.
Bots, south.
I got the terminal. Tagging them. South.
Sending in an eagle.
Alright, that takes care of that guy. Oh yeah, they heard the fucking explosion. Time to go. There's a shield on my back. Keep the map open. E2, you are the sacrifice if you don't get the fuck out of there. That's a lot of signatures. Okay, let's move out of there, yeah?
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Motherfucker.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Hey, now that things are slightly calm, I can mention one of the really cool aspects of Helldivers too, is the fact that we're doing a galactic war against the bots and the thugs right now.
Warning, you are in range
And
of enemy artillery.
it's not actually like a fixed war, there's actual plans that we take and lose as a community, and there's major orders from high command
Air support.
for taking or defending planets, and we can of course succeed or fail at those. And data mining has shown that our home Super Earth is a playable map, which means we can legit lose the war.
Reinforcing.
Oh, that's a shit ton of enemies. Okay.
You are in range of enemy artillery.
Requesting sentry.
I'm gonna see if I can go around the mortars.
Orbital strike.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh, we lost super samples.
Reinforcing.
Oh boy.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Again, I have no anti. My frags are for anti-anything. Alright.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
What? Wrong spot. Ragdoll and got mowed down.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Engaging terminal.
Calling in reinforcements.
This time I'll have to go back for my gear.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Okay.
Tagging
Okay. Alright, that one's down. Yeah, let's avoid getting my stuff for now. Instead, work on getting this freaking artillery down.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Fire in the
Warning, you are in range of enemy
Alright.
artillery.
Alright, more bombardment's done. I can now get the fuck out of here. Whew.
calling in reinforcements. New mag.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Okay. Yeah, for chiller time with randos, I'm thinking level 6 or level 4. Honestly, the odd-numbered ones are the worst. Ironically, since level 7 is the one I say to go for, is the limit for randoms. That's mostly because every 3 levels? But rather what I notice...
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Yes, there is in-game voice chat. It's every even level, people actually like know what the hell's up. Yeah, we have 2 out of 3, so either somebody miss. Yeah, I missed a sample.
Drop ship.
Calling down a sentry.
Okay, I will.
Supplies.
Calling down objective equipment.
I've got this one. Woo, a little shot of liberty.
Fuck for grenades. Okay, I'm topped up. Got all the super samples. I'm topped up. We are good to go. Let's see, we have Quasar and 2 snipers actually. That's interesting. And then we have 500 kilogram airstrike laser, 2 orbital rail cannon strike. And I brought my ballistic shields. And arc gun. Yeah, just stay the hell away from that. Okay. Oh shit, 40 seconds. Okay. Tagged him directly. Yeah, this is definitely the last frames. Alright.
Another step towards galactic liberation.
Oh shit, yeah, we need to go.
Southwest.
Oh, yeah, that's a rocket devastator. Or at least I'll do that though.
Calling in extraction.
Oh, yeah, we need to fucking go. Okay.
Dropping a pin. South, 100 meters.
Oh, that really slowed down. I wouldn't be too surprised if it crashes again on extract. Yeah, it's kind of a known bug during the current patch. Fortunately, you don't lose your reward progress. Oh, I've checked that with the sample counts.
Requesting sentry.
Okay, we're all in that direction then.
Bob. South. I do like the taste.
Okay.
East.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Good God, how am I still alive?
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
I didn't really get to use my arc thrower all that much.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Ballistic shield though, for sure.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican
All
1
right.
giving us
That's a successful mission. I don't think we 100%ed it though. It wasn't a full clear. I think we missed an outpost or two. Fair enough though. Can't say the squad is terribly low, but honestly I might be the one dragging him down. I think this is a good combo for making the arc thrower work, but the arc thrower might not be the best pick. Ah, operation complete. Alright, now we're going. Cool.
You got the bots on the run. Or, you know, whatever.
Oh, wow, it's actually pretty high on the kill count. And host either left or cleared the lobby. But there isn't any way to kind of leave the squad as a host, so you either have to leave the game and restart or just kick everyone. Oh yeah, host left. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. I look forward to serving with you.
Alright, so now that I'm here on the ship and things are a bit lulled, I can explain a bit more of the...
Signs of disloyalty should be reported to the Democracy Officer.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
So here's the Galactic War map. We've got Super Earth. Over here is the Terminates, also known as the Bugs. And over here are the Automatons, we call the bots. And we currently have a major order there. You can see on the right side. We need to capture these planets, Bergen and Tibet, and we have a day and a half to do it. I think that's possible, but who knows? As I said, we have failed major orders, and there's times where if it looks a little close, which it kind of does to me right now, we may fail it, but who knows? We have difficulties, as I mentioned, goes up to 9. It's just more enemies, more objectives, more enemy types, more complex objectives, better rewards, that type of thing. As far as what you get, there is here, let's see, we have requisitions, the yellow R, underneath it super credits, we have, oh, I maxed on medals. That is more true than you think. But yeah, we have all our currencies up here. The only one of these you can actually buy super credits, and even then you can still find them in game. Like this amount that I have, 3,000, that's all just gotten from playing the game. And the most expensive thing you can buy with it is worth 1,000 super credits, and that's just a war bond. Because, and I'll skip to that since I mentioned it. There's a Superstore, and these are like, I can't show the prices right now because I have them all. These are like, I don't know, like $2 or $3 at most. Like, I think the most expensive one is like $450, and I'm not even sure if it's in the shop. The least expensive one I saw was like $125. So you can definitely not pay anything and get everything in the game. As far as these go, what's in the Superstore, it is just armor sets so far. And they just... I don't think there's that much that's actually exclusive to the Superstore, as far as I'm aware. And I have to explain a bit more for that to make sense, because the jumping around to make sure each point is coherent and fully fleshed out. So here you can see I have... Yeah, it is very much free-to-play friendly. It's only $40, so you don't have to like pay more than that. As you can see, here we have the armor passive and the armor stats over here. And they both have the scout armor passive. That's the really important part. So it's basically armor category. This is within the Superstore, extra padding, higher armor rating. There should... No, that actually should be one of the exclusive ones, but there was also, I think, Eradicator, which was fortified, reduced recoil when you're crouched or prone, and also resistance to explosive damage. Also, don't think there's an equivalent light armor one, however, there is Fortified does appear on other armor. Scout also, I know, appears on 3 armor types, 1 medium, combat technician, infiltrator, and trailblazer scout. And this is my passive I go with, the de facto. So chances are, if you see an armor passive in the superstore, you can probably get it elsewhere. Probably. So the main thing in progression are the war bonds, which if you want to akin it to something, yeah, battle pass, they don't expire. I gotta say that up front, they aren't doing a seasonal bullshit thing. And these are what cost 1,000 super credits to unlock. Except for this first one. This first one's free, and this one has 10 pages, while the paid ones have like 3 pages. And this is where you use your medals. Medals you get from completing missions, and that you can also find at points of finding loot containers throughout the... Loot container isn't quite the right term for it, but there's minor points of interest, and they have shipping containers there that you can blow the doors off of, and inside there's... could be ammo, could be a weapon pickup, could be super credits, could be Warbond medals. So technically it is a loot crate. But here, as you can see, you buy this stuff with your medals. And how this works is you have to spend a certain amount of medals to then unlock the next page, and the next page, and the next page. They don't have to buy everything on the page to advance to the next one. It's just, I have everything because I played this game enough to have everything. And this is the free pass, and this one actually gets all of the scout armor. So we start off with Infiltrator, and then we go down to Trailblazer Scout, and right on the next page, Combat Technician. We also have shotguns aplenty. Back around the first page, you get the Punisher, which is a pump-action, rounds-fed shotgun. Pretty dang good. I just wouldn't recommend using it on pots, because they shoot back from afar. This is how you get primarily new... I guess new basic kit, because there's stratagems and then your equipment. And this is how you get primary, secondary, frags, and armor sets would be from the war bonds. Yeah, no, they're very much aiming not to do that. Since the enemies don't scale vertically with difficulty, they're going for horizontal progression. Because like you saw me using the Defender, yeah, Defender SMG here is from the 3rd page. It's a real solid SMG. Most people though end up using the Scorcher because it shoots little plasma balls. So it's quiet and explosive, so it can take out heavily armored enemies with more shots than you would with a proper anti-tank weapon, but you can still do it. Like, you aren't shit out of luck with just a light armor-penetrating weapon. The Breaker shotgun's very popular because it's a full auto shotgun. I do like the Diligence, that's designated marksman rifle, Punisher as I mentioned. As far as the pay-for war bonds go, because yeah, they have just one free war bond, which definitely gives you enough, because people still use the Scorcher over the stuff from the paid war bond. But they're all going to be paid going forwards, but as I mentioned, they just cost 1,000 super credits, and you can just... I have 3,000 just from playing the game a bunch. And even if not, like... yeah. Cancel that. Again, it's just like 20 USD for 2,100 super credits. Like, it's not... none of this stuff is terribly expensive. It's proper microtransactions. Most expensive thing is like $10 basically. Anyway, here we have some explosive primaries. We have the revolver I've been using. I have 3 armor sets that all have the same passive, and I believe it was... are they all medium? I think this one's heavy. Yeah, this one's heavy armor, and the other 2 are medium armor. But they're all the same passive. We have incendiary grenade there. We have an incendiary full auto shotgun. It's basically Dragon's Breath. We have the Dominator, which shoots a little gyrojet explosive rounds. They don't explode in AoE, they just do a shit ton of damage and stagger. Tiny ass explosion. Concussive rifle. And then the one that they released last month, which I use the helmets from because they look cool as fuck. The Blitzer shotgun, which is... It shoots electricity in a cone in front of you. Very slow firing, but it's a thing. We have our laser pistol. We have the... This one shoots arcs of plasma. Arcs the wrong term. It lobs a ball of plasma. So it arcs in the fact that it's projectile arcing, but not an arc as in an electrical arc. Got our stun grenade, which are indeed quite nice, but I end up going back to impact nades, which you get from the free war bond. Then we have the sickle, which is a full auto laser rifle, which is quite good, and it's like one of the first things you can get in this war bond. Quite good in that 55 is pretty standard for an assault rifle. Its fire rate is a little high for an assault rifle at 750. But most importantly, it has a heat property, which means as long as you don't try to mag dump it, you have infinite ammo. Instead of expending bullets, it just builds up heat, and if you let it cool off, then you never have to expend heat sinks, you never use up actual ammo. Okay, now the actual progression in the game, besides war bonds, are stratagems. These are the actual weapons you'll be using. And these are only gotten through requisition, which you only get through doing missions, same as everything else. Start off with the machine gun, and where is... There it is, orbital precision strike. Small blast radius, but very powerful. Got things like your anti-material rifle, which is just a rear misspelled OP1. Another light machine gun. Got expendable anti-tank, so single-use rocket launcher. Multi-use rocket launcher with an ammo backpack. And yes, if there's an ammo backpack per weapon, that means you can have someone else wear the backpack and reload for you, which lets you shoot faster. Called a crew reload. Got a flamethrower. The autocannon, which is one of my go-tos, it's a very versatile one. Heavy machine gun's been recent, and that's... It's something. Got the railgun, which... Spear... this thing's lock-on sounded crap still. You want to use the javelins there. Got our jump pack for a backpack slot. Now, supply pack, grenade launcher, laser cannon, a little drone with a laser rifle, the ballistic shield that I was using, as you saw, arc thrower, the quasar cannon, which is just, it's a laser rocket launcher, so it can't fire as fast as an actual rocket launcher, but there's infinite ammo for it. Shield generator pack to absorb some damage. Drone with just an assault rifle strapped to it. Mech. With a machine gun and rockets. Oh yeah, you only get 4 slots for the mission. So you pick what you like and you try to coordinate with your squad to cover all the situations. So got our sentries. So EMS, the static fields, it basically stuns enemies that are inside of it, which initially you're like, why would I use that? It doesn't kill them. But eventually you'll realize you literally cannot kill shit faster than it comes in, so being able to just stun a massive group so you can maybe mow it down later is fantastic. Also, less friendly fire. Got a rocket sentry. Got our autocannon sentry, which just fires anti-tank shells in 3-round burst. Got a mortar sentry, which very good against bots, not against bugs. A reason for that, and I'll say so in the description for the machine gun sentry, will fire at targets even if Helldivers will be caught in the crossfire. That is true for all sentries. The bugs are all melee units, so your base mortar sentry it's going to shoot at the bugs. The bugs are on their position. It's basically shooting at you. Bots, different story. They're away from you. If you get killed by a mortar sentry, that's entirely on you for being stupid. But against bugs, I wouldn't recommend it. For the Gatling sentry. What else was there? There's incendiary mines. And I'll let the video play out. And there's just regular ass or anti-personal mines, which simply explode. Now we have ourselves a Tesla tower, which, yeah, don't get too close to this thing. Again, it will zap you. Although if you have to get close, as it says, remain prone, then it won't zap you. A shield generator relay, which this is, again, not too useful against bugs. It does have a high... It draws attention away from you, surprisingly. Despite it not being like a proper turret that's going to fight anything. It just draws all the aggro anyways. But against bots, it's fantastic. As you can see, it just blocks all the fire. If you need cover on the go, this is the one to bring. HMG emplacement. Don't see this too often, but when you can get it just right, it is amazing. Turbo smoke strike, so again, useful against the bots, not so much against the bugs. You're going to want to pick stuff based on what faction you're doing, based on what mission. There's no one-size-fits-all loadout. It's literally all just pick what's good for the situation. Exactly what I had just said. But because of stream delay, it'll be 20 seconds later for you. Orbital EMS strike, so this one, like, more on demand than the EMS mortar, has a shorter cooldown, but of course you'll only get one use out of it, versus the EMS mortar is going to keep shooting until it runs out of ammo. Orbital gas strike. This thing's good for killing chaff, and despite it seeming like it hurts heavy units, it doesn't really hurt them in any significant way. Oh, chaff is what I refer to as small and medium-sized units. Actually, as you saw there with the bots, like, bigger guys didn't really die, but the smaller ones died instantly with the bots in that video playing out. But here, you'll see the big guys kind of just live through it. That's what I'm talking about. Good for clearing chaff. Maybe acts as smokescreen. I'm not sure about that, but it's useful for covering a retreat. Precision strike, as I mentioned. This thing can kill literally everything in the game. Destroys all the structures. Can kill, I think, all the enemies in a single hit. But its blast radius is like fucking foot. So, good luck hitting it. But if you can, 500 kg bomb. This thing has a smaller radius than it looks like. But yes, it does do a lot of damage. 110mm rocket pods. Will target stuff. So, Eagle strafe. Okay, let me back out a bit to show this. See this airship here? It looks like an A-10. That's the Eagle. They deploy this thing to give you air cover or air support. That's where your Eagle stratagems come from. So they load that thing up with ammo, and it expends that ammo as you call on stratagems, and eventually it'll have to go back to the storage or resupply itself. Yeah, it is a mini nuke. Nuke strike, other 110 rocket pods. These have a little bit of homing to them. Napalm strike. Or if you just want to say fuck you to everything in that general direction. Cluster bomb. You're going to see this for quick chaff clearing a lot in your lobbies. That's a big area, and it'll take out all the chaff real quickly, even the medium enemies. But notice, because it's a big area, you're going to die to this a lot, because as you can guess, idiots are idiots. So though, a properly vetted cluster bomb user is indeed a good thing to have on your team. But generally, if I see someone with a cluster bomb, I'm staying away from them. Eagle airstrike. This is similar to cluster bomb, smaller radius, of course, though, because it's just all explosive instead of cluster munitions. This can take out structures, so I use this for quick structure clearing and also for some group clearing at times. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, each individual element is simple, but all combines together into some chaotic fun. Strafing run. I think you also either you get this very early or you also start out with this. As you can see, it's just a gun run from your Eagle. The orientation is basically away from you whenever you threw the beacon. Overworld cannon strike. This thing will, as you can see, it targets onto the biggest thing near the beacon, and will just kill it. Well, won't just kill it. I can think of one enemy that can actually survive a rail cannon strike, but in general, it will just kill it. A laser. This thing I use on bots as just a situation is fucked. Time to bring out the big gun. You get 3 uses of this thing per mission. And it has a 5-minute cooldown on each use. That's why it really is just a... If I think the situation is genuinely fucked, then I'll use this, otherwise it stays in the back pocket. Because it can kill everything, but man, you need to know when to call it. Walking barrage. Very rarely see this used. It's something. It's not terribly accurate, but as you can see, it can maybe do some damage. The 380. This is just the walking barrage, but on a singular area, and it is very inaccurate. As you can see, the beacon's in the middle, and it's hitting everywhere about the beacon. This, like the cluster bombs, is also likely to get team kills, but people are more afraid of the 380 than the cluster bombs. 120, smaller area, smaller munition. This thing's more accurate. This will actually destroy the target you're aiming at more consistently. It might take till the end of the barrage, but it'll definitely kill the thing you're trying to kill. Airburst strike. This thing, a little hard to justify over cluster munitions, but I use this on, say, bot driver bug breach. When reinforcements come in, they tend to drop in the same location. This is just sustained airburst over an area. Which means, yeah, not as big an area as a cluster bombs. And it'll probably kill the chaff that's there in the first place, but if they're going to keep popping up in that spot, this has its utility. Gatling Barrage is a similar deal. It's just your orbital super destroyer that we're in right now, in low orbit on the planet, just shoots the machine gun down at that spot. Then we're back up to the weapons. Then there's upgrades. So these are these 3 symbols over here to the right of the war bonds, the green, orange, and I think purple, magenta, whatever you want to call that. Those are samples. You find those in the mission, you have to extract with them on you to get them. That's the important part. With medals, you find them in the mission, they're there, they're yours permanently. Super credits, also yours. Samples, you have to get out alive with them. And you use them for this stuff. This is all just like minor but important things, like reduce deployment time for sentries, increase ammo count, increase turn speed, you can move your hell pod, your drop pod more, restart health, and increase the radius of your enemy radar, and improve the call down of orbital items by 1 second, and increase the ammo count on your Eagle, reduce the rearm time, reduce the call-in time. Also, the descriptions are pretty hilarious too. Like the donation license, which means that all of the support weapons you call in, like the actual big guns you're going to be using, instead of coming in with half ammo, they come in at full ammo with this one. This is the donation access license. Purchases permanent access to ammo provided by the Support Our Heroes Fund, which allows patriotic family members to donate supplies to their loved ones in the field. Streamlined request process, which decreases support weapon stratagem cooldown by 10%, is the mechanical explanation. The in-universe one Pre-approves the following forms in the support weapon approval process. Form 99C, Justification for Munitions. Form 88-1, Democratic Impact Worksheet. And Form 104, Collateral Damage Risk Waiver. Finally, to reduce backpack cooldown, hand carts. That's right, we didn't have hand carts. Now we do. Provides hand carts which can carry multiple backpack stratagems from storage, decreasing both reload time and crew lumbar injuries. I don't think I'll read all of them. That'll take a while, unless you want to read all. Want me to? Oh, and your ship name, it's not typing anything. You have to choose stuff, but there's a lot of options. You can get some hilarious stuff. Founding Father of Humankind. There is. Let me see if I can find it. The elected representative of family values. Yeah, there's a fair few you can choose from. Combined to make some silly ass ship names. So stratagems are where the real meat and potatoes are, and there's your actual gear. Character, this is all just cosmetic, cleaner browning. The voice pack, you can have a fixed voice, or you can randomize it each time you respawn. Because canonically, every death is true. Because every time you die, they just defrost a new Helldiver and send them down. Whereas you aren't respawning, that's just a new person. Motes, you can only really equip one. Victory pose, I can have this one randomized. Card title. You get these by leveling up, except for Super Citizen. You have to buy the deluxe edition for that one. But the rest of these, half of them are serious, half of them are silly. Exactly. Apparently, the average lifespan of a Helldiver is 10 minutes. Just gonna keep sending in more. Cadet, Space Cadet, Sergeant, Master Sergeant, Chief, Space Chief Prime, Death Captain, Marshal, Star Marshal, Admiral, and Skull Admiral. And now I've got Fleet Admiral. And there's more. I know, because it goes up to level 150 now, instead of 50, so I will find out the rest of the titles when I get them. Anyhow, that's all the purely visual stuff. Boosters you bring, these are reusable, by the way. Because initially I read the term booster and thought they'd be one-time use, because of course, that's what AAA would do. But no, these are permanent. You get to bring one. And they have different effects. They volunteer. They all volunteer. That's where all the Helldivers come from. They just volunteer for it. Our armor selection, I think you've seen a bit before. There's a lot to choose from. You got your medium, your heavy, and your light, which affects damage reduction versus mobility. The passives are what really matters. So pick your mobility, pick your passive. I got helmets, which don't have any kind of statistical effects on them. So just pick the one that looks cool. Same with the cape. Capes are a official part of the Helldiver uniform. Again, pick the one that looks cool. Also, all the items have little flavor descriptions, which just... it's fantastic. What they all say, it really just shows you just how little they value human life, too. Like this suit's plutonium-238 nuclear battery enables environmental scanning long after the user has ceased operation. Or, one of my favorite capes would be... actually, what's the ancient? Right? 0.05% of profits are donated to Superstone National Park as part of the Ministry of Unity's Greener Galaxy campaign. And also, cresting honor. The yellow, which is like a little, can't quite see it here because it's faded out black at the bottom, there's just a little yellow hem at the end. Yellow is the exact shade of the Ministry of Unity's Golden Gate, leading to the Chamber of Unanimous Decision. Also, Liberty's Arrow. This one's an early cape you can get. Two stripes serve as a reminder of the two pillars of successful military campaigns: attack and further attack. So yeah, of these three slots, only the armor one actually has gameplay impacts. Then we have these stuff. So you got your grenades. Currently we've got 6 types. We have your starting grenade, G12 high explosive, G6 frag, which is shorter fuse time, a little bigger radius but weaker damage. Our incendiary grenade, haven't actually used it yet. Smoke grenade, stun grenade, impact grenade. These all have their uses. So when it comes to strength structures, usually you have to bank the grenade into a hole of some kind. So having like the high explosive or the frag is useful because you can just bounce it off of a wall. You can bank it off of a vent or something and get it into the hole from more angles. With the impact, you have to get directly into the hole without bouncing. It's just going to explode the moment it hits anything. But that also means that if you're fighting against a horde of enemies, you can just kind of throw the frag in there and it'll blow up immediately. Versus the frag where you have to time out the fuse to make sure it explodes at the right time. Smoke. It's smoke. It's good against bots because you can just use it to cover your retreat and they can't see you. Assuming you don't then just expose yourself out in the open, but like you can use it to help escape. And the stun, which is EMS. And this will cause all but one enemy type that I'm aware of, or actually 2 enemy. Tanks and Bile Titans cannot be stunned, but everything else can be. Which is really nice for both buying time and also lining up shots. Because against the chaff, you can buy time with it, but also arguably you can just blow them up in the first place with an impact grenade. But against heavier enemies, grenade's not going to cut it. Grenade's gonna maybe like flinch them at most. So you want to use a stun to make them stand still. You can line up a shot with your sniper rifle or whatever you got, rocket launcher, whatever you have. Also, I can't destroy structures with these two because they don't explode properly. Secondaries. These are probably not going to use them that much. They're really just for if you run out of ammo on your primary. And you're only using your primary if you don't really have ammo on your support weapon. So it's basically a tertiary weapon. One type of grenade. You get 4 grenades unless you bring the armor with extra grenade pouches. Yeah, engineering kit gives you 2 more grenades. Not 2 more grenade types, it's just instead of having 4 grenades, you have 6 grenades. You can only bring 1 type of grenade. Yeah, the secondary, we have a starting pistol, the Peacemaker. The Redeemer you'll get fairly early on in the free War Bond. It's just a better Peacemaker because this thing has less recoil, twice the mag size, same damage, higher fire rate. It has semi-auto and full auto firing modes. The last pistol, I think this is good for running gun. It's kind of weak damage, like 150 per second, so not as high DPS as anything else here. But because it's a laser, we have the heat property, so you don't have to worry about ammo as much. And also because it's a laser, you can just, and one-handed, you can run while shooting it. And because it's a laser, you can actually see where you're shooting. There's no like bullet bloom or anything, and there's hardly any bullet bloom in this game. So all the shots actually go to where you're pointing. And the revolver that I use, this one's actually medium armor penetrating, which is in high damage. But you get 6 shots, and it's a round reload. Because I think you might have noticed that if I use up all the rounds, it takes a long-ass time to reload this thing. But it hits hard. I got our primaries. Assault rifles are typically well balanced. I think there's a bit too many for me to really go over all of them right now. Otherwise we'd be here for another half hour or hour. I don't know how long. But we got our assault rifles, which are typically well-rounded. Again, none of this is vertically scaling. Even though the Liberator's your starting assault rifle, it is a solid-ass gun. It might not be the gun that you prefer the most in various situations, but it is still a solid-ass gun. By no means bad. Our marksman rifles, again, semi-auto, good for range. You have your SMGs, they are one-handed, full auto. So you can use them with something else in the other hand. Generally, not something that'll happen, but sometimes it's an objective where you have to carry something in one hand, so you'll have to be using either your secondary, which are all one-handed, or you brought an SMG, in which case you can still use your primary. Or you do what I did, bring the ballistic shield with an SMG, so then you can actually have a full auto primary while using the ballistic shield. Got our shotguns. There's quite a few. Punisher, pump action. Slugger, which is the Punisher, but uses slugs instead. Plasma Punisher. The Punisher, but shoots plasma balls. Blitzer, I told you about, less shooting shotgun. Breaker Spray and Pray is just the breaker with a bigger mag. Less damage per shot. It shoots birdshot instead of regular buckshot, so less damage, but you have slightly higher fire rate and a bigger magazine. Double the magazine, actually. Incendiary version of the breaker. We have the Dominator, which shoots jet-propelled rounds. This thing just does, again, despite it being explosive, there's no blast radius to the shots, but it does 300 damage per shot, which is like the strongest of all the primaries, I think. Except for shotguns, if you get all the pellets in. That's 405 on the Punisher. And 250 on the Slugger, but this is like 300, which is twice what the revolver does. You have the laser gun, it just shoots a laser beam. The Sickle, which is also a laser gun, but it shoots actually like little laser bolts or rounds or whatever you want to call it. Laser bullets. And the Scorcher, which is like has an actual blast radius to it. So pick the primary that either fits your playstyle or the mission you're going for, or the place. Or really, at the start, probably pick a weapon that's just good all-rounder. But eventually you're going to want to try to coordinate it with your stratagems, like how I'm using the SMG with the ballistic shield. Actually, because I assume it's going to be a while before you can actually play this game, if at all. So we can replay the tutorial at any point in time. So let me show you that, while explaining some other mechanics I can't just show you on the bridge.
Man, I can't believe we're actually gonna become Helldivers.
Approaching LZ. Next recruit, prepare to dismount.
Liberating the galaxy, stomping bugs, every kid's dream. Good luck out there. I'll see you on the front lines.
You're on your own from here, recruit. Use your map to find your way to the training facility.
I know. And the average age is 18, which means there's probably 16-year-olds in here too. This is honestly the coolest part. They communicate virtually everything in character. Even the devs communicating out of game, they always communicate in character. Which is the amazing part. Yeah. Check your map. Also a neat thing, yeah, when you access your map, you actually pull up your map on your little arm device. Yep, I have toggle sprints on. You can also make a hold sprint.
Welcome to Helldiver training. Your instructor is waiting for you up ahead. Please proceed.
See you on the other side.
I'm General Brash, Super Earth's oldest and most grizzled war hero, and I'm not easy to impress. Helldiver training is the toughest test in the galaxy. But I can tell that doesn't scare you. Impressive. Now, enough jib-jab. The upcoming obstacles will take everything your exceptional physique can muster. This is it. The real deal. Get to it, soldier.
Yeah, but this area is monitored for your safety. Turning back is desertion. For Earth-approved movement techniques. Other movement techniques are not approved. Jog, sprint, vault, crouch, and crawl. Yep, so you can automatically vault if you're sprinting. But you can also hold down there is no jump button. That's what you need the jump pack for, but you can vault instead.
In all my years, I've never witnessed such acrobatic perfection. I think you're ready for our highly realistic battlefield simulator. That's right, the real deal.
I have to prevent death. Danger. Warning, automated turret fire beyond this point. Stay down, stay safe. Oh god, I can barely see it. Always keep your gun loaded when entering the training area. Always wear your helmet. This game actually uses upscaling by default, so small text can be pretty hard to read from afar, but everything else is definitely clear enough.
Impeccable. Like I always say, the best simulation is a real simulation. Now, activate the battlefield injury simulator. I'm hit! Sweet liberty! Compress your teeth, soldier. Grab that stim and patch yourself up. There, good as new. Now, look sharp. You're about to encounter democracy's sworn enemy, recruit. There it is. The Terminid, the scourge of liberty. Arm yourself and show that bug the true meaning of freedom.
Yeah, so you'll notice here, you can't hip fire even though there's no reticle. And you can also aim down sight. Notice there's a circle there, it's a bit faded. That's where your gun is actually pointed. Where the white dot is where, you know, you're aiming. As a result, guns actually have weight to them. And of course you have first person too. Ah, there's a missing texture.
Jedi precision. Now, use a grenade to close up that bug hole. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming.
Alright, there's a quick grenade button, but can also...
Fire in the hole.
That's what I mean.
Catapult of an arm. On to the next section.
Ignoring the missing texture bug we've got. That's what I mean. If that was an impact grenade, that would have been too high, exploded, not done the job. But because it was a regular grenade, it just bounced off and fell into the hole anyways. How to exterminate the Terminator threat. Step 1. Grab a fistful of freedom. Send the swarm something warm. Step 2. Penetrate and detonate. Maximize depth for maximum damage. Nope. Remember the 3 T's. Terminate the Terminids. Remember, if you do not get the grenade to the bottom, their eggs and larvae might survive. Do not let them survive. Attention, all Helldivers are required to read Health and Safety Regulation 861120YKSK at least 3 times before training with live explosives in this facility. Caution! Eye and hearing protection required while training in this facility. Warning, this facility handles explosives. Caution, do not deploy grenades near personnel. A distant explosion is a safe explosion. It's totally true.
Look up in the... That there is a super destroyer. and its all-powerful stratagems are yours to command. Use a stratagem now to take care of those bugs. Just make sure you take a few steps back.
Caution, high noise levels. Wear your protection at all times. Helldiver equipment is not rated for deep water traversal. Now let me cut all the flashlight off. Yeah, you have to do a little bit of DDR to do stratagem input. But not so simple. Ah, that bounced around. Split up. See if I can tag one on that. Ah, not quite. But you can see how small the radius is on the business strike.
The will of democracy. Good work.
Last reload!
Next lesson. Helldivers fight in squads. Meet your new squad mate.
Greetings, fellow Helldiver.
What a fine soldier. Your brother in arms. A battle-forged bond that could never be replaced. Until now. Here's your real lesson, soldier. Squad mates can and will perish tragically all the time. Now, use the reinforcement stratagem to have another Helldiver take their place.
Another fun fact about the tutorial. If you die, your old corpse is still there. Again, you don't respawn, they just send in a new recruit, and they do not clean up the body.
Greetings, fellow Helldiver.
Well done, soldier. It takes uncommon resolve to move past the death of your ally with so little pause.
Stratagem beacon identification. Blue beam means delivery, small clearance area. Red beam means death, large clearance area. Use the right stratagem for the right situation.
Load yourself up, recruit. This is the real deal.
Yep, that's more about... the sights are bugged.
And 2,000 megatons of explosives in close orbit. That's it.
Yeah, they should have a scope on it.
Piece of advice. Moving around makes it hard to aim. For A-list accuracy, stay still while you shoot.
But yeah, as you can see here, smaller. Now there's more bobbing up front. Also, there's more sway too while I'm standing. Less when I'm crouching, even less when prone. So to be accurate with your fire, you really do want to be making use of the proper sights. And I'm thinking I might try to restart this just to get rid of those purple question marks.
Throwing grenade!
Those unthinking bugs never stood a chance against a genius tactical mind like yourself. You are literally invincible.
Maintain safe distance from targets at all times. Proximity to enemy increases risk of serious injury and death. He's trying to punch him.
Hold up, recruit. It's finally time to call in the big guns. Use the support weapon stratagem to get yourself a real weapon.
Yep, here's where you actually get your real gun and not just your piddly ditz primary. Because yeah, despite in other games where your primary being your primary weapon, no, here this is just your secondary weapon. And this is your tertiary
That's
weapon.
the stuff. Now, use a resupply stratagem to get yourself some more ammo.
This is your primary weapon. Yeah, if you hold down reload, you get weapon functions, so things like modifying fire rate. Actually, this should be the best. Yeah, this one has various zooms on the scope, if the scope wasn't bugged. Fire rates,
Soldier, because playtime's
turning on the
over.
flashlight.
You've reached your final test. This is the real deal. Get to it.
Yeah, there's 4 people in the squad, 4 supply packs. Don't get too greedy. I know a lot of the levels get greedy with it and take all the supply stuff, and they call it interest for themselves.
Dire
Well, at the very least, this isn't bugged. You can see the shots will go where the red dot is, just about. To be actually precise, the bullet hole. As you can see, it's under the red dot, because the red dot is not the bore. It is actually above the bore. There's a difference there. But it's close enough you can just use the red dot. Some sites are a bit misaligned though, but not these, because these sites don't exist. Yeah, as you can see, the machine gun takes a bit to turn if you're looking at the circle. Versus the assault rifle really keeps track, and the pistol even actually goes ahead where you're looking.
I've never seen such flawless terminal activation. Now, somewhere around here, that's the flag of Super Earth, recruit. Planted in the designated area.
See, I have just my pistol because I have something in my left hand, only use a one-handed weapon. And if I use a swap two-handed weapon, drop it.
Make sure you show it the proper respect. Have a taste of democracy! Glorious work, recruit! Already you've advanced the cause of democracy farther than any soldier I've ever seen. You've proved your worth. You're ready to don your cape.
Now, something I do know about reloads that I want to be clear on as well. With the reserve mags, it's their full mag. You don't save rounds like you magically do in video games. Oh, I now have one spare mag left. I just dumped those 50 rounds onto the round, and that's that.
Step up to the platform, recruit. You've earned it.
Only heroes beyond this point. Now, if you take the time to read this, and I won't, this is your contract of employment across both slabs. And it is a legit contract. Confidentiality in classified materials, and the 3.1 in the course of the rendition of services, enlisted is likely to become exposed information of strategic importance, and I will stop there. Just know this is actual, like, a legit contract. I mean, not legally binding contract, obviously. Well, not to us. Legally binding to the Helldiver, though. And as you can see,
Now there's a Helldiver. You remind me of a younger me. Fearless and vulnerable and 7 feet tall.
yes, the cape is a official part of the Helldiver
You're
uniform.
finally ready for the realest deal of them all. The Galactic War. Liberty. Democracy. Justice. They're in your hands now. General Brush, over and out.
Also, just want to demonstrate the fire rates now that we have a safe space. 760 and 900. And we have auto, where it turns on the flashlight if the area is dark and you're aiming down sights. On is always on, and off is always off. Again, you might be wondering, when would I use anything other than full auto? The answer to that is to conserve ammo. As I mentioned, you toss your whole magazine when you reload, so... And you have, of course, limited ammo supply.
Nothing in the chamber.
So you want to use other firing modes to make sure you don't just burn through the whole magazine. Because I'll just do the whole magazine dump here at 900 and then...
last reload.
Your last reload. Swap back. There we go. Let's see, this magazine lasts a fair bit longer if you just lower down the fire rate. Now, you do kill things slower with that, because less bullets downrange per second, but if you don't need that many bullets to kill an enemy, much better for ammo conservation. Yeah, just threw out half the mag. Now, the scope zoom only really affects first-person view. The third person, and I stop at 25 meters, it's the same zoom. If I go into... You can kind of tell it's zoomed in. Hard to... Since the scope isn't actually there, though. Oh, hey. Yeah, no, that's just weird.
Cargo loading complete. Transport C-43 ready for launch.
They call us cargo. How do you get your own super destroyer? Zone crew, which is technically being loaned to you.
The automatons are a good reminder to never get complacent. It's like I always say, military spending is always money well spent.
One thing to note as well about your ship, aside from the people to talk to, and the terminals to actually do your progression with, there's this big-ass pylon screen TV here. Yes, actually it is. It is legal human trafficking. Wait here for long enough, we should get some broadcasts.
You may have won countless battles, but how many thought crimes have you reported? Remember, real heroes fight on every front, including the front within.
Alright, let's get back to... Alright, let's get back to... Yep. Go. Yep. And there we go. Meh. Alright, because of the missing texture thing, I'm just going to quickly reboot the game. Hopefully that helps clear it out. Whatever that was. Now, I'm sure you'll remember the chaos of the level 7 difficulty, so I'm going to solo level 2 difficulty, just to kind of show you the difference. But both because I can solo level 2, and also it's not much trivial. Because level 1 is called trivial, level 2 is called easy. Medium is level 3, challenging is 4, 5 is hard, 6 is extreme, 7 impossible, 8 is... suicide, and 9 is Helldive. Right.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation.
Alright, it can't actually do a private lobby, instead I just had set it to friends only instead of public. And then you just hope no friends actually just pop in on you. But choose our mission. Later missions also have modifiers. I'll just quickly show that here in the selection. If we go here, you can see we both have more objectives to do for the operation. Also have effect here, AA defenses. We have 3 stratagem slots instead of 1.
We near operational completion.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
The cool thing, your ship is actually moving over the planet to the location. And there's other ships too. Not only other ships, but if we wait for a bit, you'll be able to see some open fire. No, not that hot here, huh? Oh yeah, it's level 2, it's a pretty quiet sector. Oh, we also get dispatches from High Command, too. Recently, we got motivational reinforcement. Automatons are lifeless, emotionless, hateful socialists. They murdered innocent families. They ravaged Malevolon Creek. Worst of all, they threatened our way of life. All without any provocation or cause save a hard-coded hatred of freedom. Save our citizen. Save banished democracy. Annihilate the automaton threat once and for all. Alright, so here we have our deployment choosing. And the red glowy parts, which I know are a little hard to see since the planet's very pink shape, pink colored. Enemy presence, high enemy presence, so probably enemy bases there. Probably for safety's sake, I'll drop extraction. It's usually clear on higher difficulties, like 7 above. There's a chance it's not actually clear.
Manage democracy. Test complete.
Boosters, important one to know, vitality increases your max health as well as your limb health. Because yeah, you have limbs, and if they get destroyed, they can debilitate you, so having your arms broken means you can't handle recoil as well, and have more sway. Having your legs broken means you can't sprint. Having your chest broken means you will start bleeding out, and having your head broken means you instantaneously die. Stamina enhancement doubles your stamina, or really cuts stamina cost in half is what it effectively does. Muscle enhancement, so things like muddy terrain and deep snow does not inhibit your mobility. UAV recon, so that's an extra 50 meters on your radar range. More respawns, or rather, more reinforcements. And when your respawns hit 0, then have a 1:30-second timer for you to get 1 extra respawn back. This will reduce that timer. Now this one means you spawn with full supplies. So normally you spawn with a certain amount of mags, couple stims, couple frags. With this you have like full stims, so all 4 stims, all 4 frags, all your magazines. Localization confusion. Enemies can call for backup. This increases the cooldown that they can call for backup. Alright, I'm going to change out my gun so that... I want to try the Slugger again. They recently did modify it, so I want to try that out. Alright, what to bring? Is there a weapon you want to see, Manko? I know there's a bit of a delay, so... I mean, look, if they're getting like 50,000 Helldivers a day, whatever. They're all willing tributes to democracy. Work with those 2 for now. Bring in the Eagle airstrike. Structure clear. Flamethrower, you say? Oh boy, that is a bad choice against bots, but I'll do it. Let me just pick the other stuff. Yeah, I also go with the big fuck off laser. And then flamethrower. And... might want to do a ballistic shield, or I want to do the shield generator. If I do the ballistic shield, I have to go back to the defender SMG. But if I use the shield generator pack, I'm not sure how useful that'll actually be. No, it's probably better. I don't think the flamethrower will stagger them. Actually, instead of that, I'll just bring a mortar sentry. Alright.
Pod launch initiated.
Yeah, no, do read the training manual tips. They're all legit. And also, occasionally some more there. Like, it's totally true. This game does simulate armor and armor penetration.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
Sending down equipment package.
There we go. Supply. I know. Are just huge bullets. Because the flamethrower is pretty short range, actually. As you can see, it's not that far in front of me. Although the Helldiver's quite enjoying it. Like an actual flamethrower, you do have to... Yeah, so that's lit, but if I let the igniter go out... I hear a patrol by the way. Oh no, wasn't quite long enough. Oh well. I'm sure you noticed it though, you have to spray out a bit of jet fuel first, and then ignite it. There we go. Those red dots on the map there are enemies. Alright. You know, flamethrower does a lot of damage if you hit him directly with the stream, but it is very short range. There's your drop pods. As you can see, instead of being 3 dropships with like tanks and all manner of other shit, it's just like a small squad. And that's it. Now, an important note to have on Stin usage. For one, it has no addictive properties. You can trust them, the company that made it said so. But also, it does restore your stamina fully along with your health, but you can only use it if you are not at full health. So it's important to make that call of, like, if you have just a little bit of damage, maybe don't top yourself off and save it for when you have to sprint somewhere. You know, it actually comes down from the ship, by the way. You happen to look up in time. Nice, stolen shots. Yeah, these are slugs, and they have a lot more range than buckshot, that's for sure. I know, right? There we go, that's an equal airstrike.
Administering freedom.
Oh, these are contact mines? I know, they're very obvious. People still die to them. Because, I mean, if you're looking for the mines, sure, easy to spot. What happens when you're in, well, you saw what level 7 was like, and you're trying to also do your stratagems, or you're looking at the map? Yeah, it happens. Alright, is this the only... This is the only one.
Hellbomb, request approved, on its way now.
But yeah, the Slugger is a real nice shotgun because, well, slugs. Good for range. This is rounds reload, that means that I'm not tossing away the mag, I'm just putting another shell in there. The trade-off, though, is that the more emptier your chamber gets, get the fuck out of here. With emptier it gets, the longer the reload takes, since it's shell by shell. There you go.
Mission progress logged.
Unleashing democracy.
Their jetpack explode when they die. Be careful of that. Okay, no enemies. No, but there is a patrol.
Tracking location southeast. Box.
Yeah, so important to note is crouching and proning aren't just for recoil, they also reduce your visibility. They also reduce your damage to explosives, too. So, you know, if you're gonna be near an explosion, it's best to go prone. And again, sprinting is both louder and more visible than jogging. I can run around doing a lot of shenanigans. I got scout armor. Reduces my visibility by default. Ah, it was a little low. Still got it, though.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Oh, thought I shot the jetpack. There we go. Now here's a little minor point of interest. They come in varying shapes and sizes, but this is general what they look like. Oh, actually. Some support weapons over here. Actually, 3. Grenade launcher. There's flamethrower. Arc thrower. Just an infinite ammo. It's chain lightning, so be careful with it. Very easy to team kill, but very fun if you can get it right. Machine gun, which you've seen. Now, we could use a grenade. We could drop one of those propane tanks near it and shoot that, but... No, not a flamethrower. There's less ammo than my current flamethrower. There's a medal, which I don't get any because I'm maxed out on medals. Yeah, you can have up to 500 common samples, 250 rare samples, 100 super samples, which I'm not maxed out on, 50,000 requisition slips, and 250 war bond medals. Given it takes a little over 2,000 medals to max out the free war bond, and your standard standard stratagem costs like 10,000 requisition, are fairly low caps, and I think that's a good I know people have complained about them, but that's actually a cool idea for retention. By just saying you can't just hoard it and then buy everything when the new update war bond comes out, or update, or whatever. And be done with it. No, you have to keep playing the game. Which ain't a problem at all, because game's fun. As you can see, I can get rather close with the scout armor. Oh yeah, Devastator. Dead. Man, that takes more than you think it would. You just have to be careful, because the ground is on fire, and it will light me on fire. Fire hurts a lot. Hold on, I can just... Okay, you're here. There you go. Nice and crispy. Oh. Oh, that's why there were so many explosions. Kicked off the ammo racks. Yeah.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Oh yeah, it does remind me. The timer. It's a soft timer. So when that timer goes out, your Super Destroyer will leave low orbit. And what that means is you no longer have stratagems and you no longer have reinforcements. So you have whatever the hell you got on you. And that's it. Complete the mission. No, I didn't die from that. Shot off his jetpack and didn't die. Oh, whatever. Got the fabricator. Can melee. Obviously not the best idea, but it does work, actually, because it does stagger. It has pretty high stagger to it, so... works for getting stuff off your butt. Not great damage, though. There we go. Can't even see him through the... There we go. Okay, nothing here.
Hell bomb request approved. Deploying now.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Another triumph for managed democracy. May liberty guide your safe extraction.
Oh, that was it. Alright, I'll get the other stuff. There should be some slow objectives around here. Where? Meh.
Delivering payload.
Yeah, the guy saw me, or started to see me. I threw the stratagem beacon and ran away. Didn't actually spot me.
Returning to destroyer for resupply.
Oh, hold on. Yep, stop, drop, and roll. This is why I brought the energy shield back when you said to use the flamethrower.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Oh hey, berserkers. Deal with your bullshit. Damn, they're adorable as always. Whole ass canister. I think the game thinks they have a chest wound, but also knows I don't have a chest wound, and I can't restore stamina because of it. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, hey. Nice. Fight. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, you need to get it into those little vents there. Frag. Or when the door opens, pop it through there. Either way, get a grenade inside. Or explosive. That'll be fine. Another POI, so again, frag it. Flamethrower! More ammo than what I have. Hold on, let's use the old one though. Because these guys are here. Oh. Not good. Ah! Oh, that was a headshot. There goes Deathless.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Hey, I got one.
Democracy has landed.
Alright, there's 4 shots.
How'd you like to chase
It's down.
freedom?
Okay. As you see, when you die, you drop your sample container. Samples are shared, by the way. Like, all the pickups you get, the requisition, the XP, war bonds, the super credits, everything shared. Motherfucker. Alright. Calling some support.
Deploying sentry.
Back it up for a little bit.
Dropping a pin. South, 200 meters. Get some! Get some!
Ah, got my arm. Oh, thank fuck. Another guy.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
There we go. Got it. Whew. Alright. Time to move.
Found something!
Slowly but surely.
Found something! Fire in the hole!
Alright, here is more position slips. Oh no, this flamethrower's got more fuel now. Ugh. Bright lights. Go. Alright, time to go here, another patrol. Yeah, that little scuffle there, trying to hold my ground, that was 10 minutes. Okay, let the patrol pass. Trust me, as fun as it might be to go in and kill everything, the enemy is infinite, and you are finite. It's best to get a move on. Requisition slips, which aren't of any use to me since I'm maxing requisition. Ah, I've only had the autocannon. Oh, mortar sentry's almost up though.
Extraction is available. Deploying sentry.
Alright, that headshots that guy. Hopefully that airstrike reaches. Looks like it. It didn't. That should reach. Or bounce off. Hopefully still close enough though. There we go.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly.
Yes, now my Eagle has to go resupply themselves. That's usually why I bring only one Eagle stratagem instead of multiple, because if they're running ammo on one, I have to tell them to either manually rearm and be without all my Eagle strikes, or
There's something here.
well, saw me. Or they briefly saw me. Okay, I got them.
Fire in the hole.
Ooh, stalwart. They're super reds. Alright, now I have to either wait for my airstrike to come in, so wait a minute, or get a impact grenade right into that vent.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Oh, great. Shield down. Okay. I think that's it, though. This distance should be... There we go. Have to arc it directly in. Okay, I'm going to head back here. Yeah, that looked... Oh, that would have been helpful. God damn it.
Tactical asset nearby.
This is a SAM site. You know what SAMs are? They're surface-to-air missiles. I mean, all these goddamn bot drops could just be stopped if I got this first. Oh, and yeah, just so you're aware, different enemies have different armor on different parts of their body. So, like, these guys are mostly light armor, a bit tougher armor on the torso, head's the weak spot. These guys, they have, like, I guess light armor on the legs and arms, but the chest is full on medium armor. They blew up some unexploded ordnance. But the head is light armor, so I always aim for the head. But these slugs and magnum are medium armor penetrating, so it's not too bad if I miss. There we go. Don't have to worry about bob drops now. At least for a while. Now, I think that's it.
North, 200 meters.
So, I'll head to extraction now. That's a good question there, Aramenko. We don't really know where the bots came from, but we know they hate freedom. And so we must hate the bots. Oh, yeah, and just to kind of show you a little bit thing about the stamina management, you notice I don't really sprint when I'm out of stamina. That's not because I can't. In fact, you can keep sprinting. It's slower. It's faster than jogging, but slower than an actual proper sprint. And your sway is going to be a lot once you get out of it, so your stamina comes back. Okay. Alright. Now I'm resupplied. My flamethrower is not fully topped off. Trivial I can do in like 10 minutes. This one, I assume, is a full clear. I hope it's a full clear, honestly. Because if I missed anything, it would not have been a fabricator. We already got enemies. Oh. Alright, a little bit of flame. Yep. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's a Devastator, alright. Just some normal ones, though, thankfully. Stem, get all my stamina back. Oh. Oh, almost died from burning there. Alright, time to go.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you carved another foot in the long climb to liberty.
And that's the difference between easy and, well, suicide. Yeah, that was a full clear. Just the SAM site. Goddamn SAM site. You know, Slugger's still nice to use. They recently nerfed it because it was basically the best sniper in the game, but Yeah, it doesn't stagger as consistently as it used to, but like it's still a very solid weapon. Yeah, fire. Don't play with fire, or rather, do play with fire. Just don't get burnt. Remember, stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, that kind of worked.
Nice job down there. Hopefully the colonists will be able to recover some of the scrap. Welcome aboard, Helldiver, and congratulations on completing your training.
Yeah, that is live training after all. I might stick with the slugger, but I'm thinking I'll use... I kind of been wanting to use the AR-23P, but I have been using the sickle more. Nah, AR-23P. Now, it is after 5. I can't really do another mission because it's like an hour.
We must not let this world
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. That's actually a good time to end it then. I was going to do a 10-minute mission, but
the galactic war waits for
if you'll end it now, I'll end it now too.
Are you ready, Helldiver?
5. I know, and I ain't opposed to playing this with you guys, nor am I opposed to, I think, doing another Helldiver stream. This is very much a forever game. Fun one, too. Now, thanks for watching, and fare thee well.